Hi Leo, welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive, and thank you so much for being here. So this will be for you and that other person. And this will be for all Leo's sun, moon, rising, as well as your Venus signs. Remember, if you're not sure what those other signs are, please be sure to check the description box below. What you're going to do is find a link there, click it, plug in your data, it'll pop out all your astrological chart, and you'll be set. Now, if you're new to my channel and you're not sure what your exact time of your birth is, plug in 12 noon and that'll get you going, okay? So then you'll be set and you can kind of check out those other signs and then see how they resonate with you, all right? There we go. So now keep in mind that this is a general read, so that goes without saying. If you are really looking for, about a personal situation, have some questions, then that requires a personal read. So I would suggest you go to theguidedintuitive.com and then we will hook you up over there, okay? Okay, so let's do this. Now this will be February 1st through the 15th, 2019. And the first half of the year, I should say of the month of February. And it does include Valentine's Day, of course, right? Okay, so let's see what we got for you. So just coming right out of the gates, we've got the Hermit card, okay? Now the Hermit card tells me obviously that you're going within and you're trying to shed some light and get some sort of different perspective as it relates to a relationship at this moment. So that could very much well be the case for you, okay? So you're shining some light on that. Now, it's interesting. I always look at it, it's kind of like, I think that you're really using your spirituality, taking some time, going through some meditation. And after that, what it looks like, it seems like that you might decide, once you go through that contemplation, that you want to walk away from an investment of a relationship that you put a lot of time into. So note your comments below. Now, it does take strength to walk away, guys. There's no doubt about it. It takes strength, especially if you put this much effort into it. These cups are talking about the Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces type energy, okay? So just note that, but it's also being smart enough and aware enough to know that walking the way is your best choice, okay? So note your comments below if that happens to resonate with you, because that seems to be what's coming up. There's things that have been hidden. The moon is behind the sun, but just note that the things you can't see with the moon being in front, you've got the sun right behind it, and which allows a lot more ways for you to energize and vibrate and move forward in a much more positive perspective. All right, so interesting. Okay, so note your comments below if you're walking away from something. Okay, Leo, how interesting. All right, now the Page of Pentacles, what this talks about is a brand new beginning and a brand new opportunity that's coming your way. Okay, so this is nice. Now the Pentacles talks about the Earth sign, the Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo type energy. Very passionate, right? But it is obviously a new beginning, so do keep that in mind. So that's what this is really talking about. So it's a brand new opportunity as it pertains to love, and he's really looking at the coin and really seeing how he wants to manifest this and how he wants to manifest this new opportunity moving forward. So this is really good. So that's nice. There's a little bit of nostalgia that's coming into play, okay? So what is this? We have the Six of Cups. And of course, the cups talk about Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces type energy. But there's this reminiscence, and it's almost as if there is, you're kind of looking back at the past. This is about growth. This is also about, nostalgia. It's also about innocence and that type of thing. So perhaps that you're looking back on how things were in the past and how you'd like to manifest your opportunity as it relates to love moving forward. Maybe it's a childhood sweetheart that's coming through, or maybe someone is bringing that in about you. For instance, you could have a connection that is bringing out those childlike qualities in you. So that could very much well be the case. All right. And the next card we get is the Page of Swords. How interesting. So pages are all about messages. You got the Page of Pentacles is just one message, and another message, the Page of Swords. Now, just keep in mind too, is that when I'm looking at the swords, they're all talking about that air element, that Gemini, Libra, Aquarius type energy. Okay, so it's a new kind of feeling, a new beginning, right? There's a new opportunity, and I think you're kind of starting out anew, maybe swinging the sword a little bit haphazardly, not sure kind of how to go forward in terms of love, but you know how you want it to make you feel. And I think that that's very, very important. You know that you don't want to go back to anything of the sort like this, okay, which is carrying on a little bit of energy that is maybe not quite conducive. You feel more isolated. You feel more chained in. And that's what this is talking about. So when I see the Devil card, it's a major arcana card. And it's just basically saying is that, perhaps that past situation wasn't serving you very well. And it was a little toxic for you, and you're excited about your new opportunity moving forward. Okay. Then we get the Knight of Cups coming through. Okay. So the Knight of Cups, this is beautiful because he's coming through with pure thoughts, and he's bringing that cup of emotions there, and he's very excited. It's very pure thought, and it's a very honest cup. It's a very honest, play of emotions that is being offered to you. So I will tell you, Leo, you are in no shortage of opportunities that are coming your way. Okay. I want you to know that. So keep that in mind. Now, again, the cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Then you've got the Pentacles, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, and then you got the Swords, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. That's the Swords. Okay, so that's the suits that we're talking about there. Let's take a look at this other person and see what's going on with them. Wow, we've got the Empress card. So this is beautiful. Now, it's a 3 on top. 3s talk about creativity. It's the Empress card, so take a look at that. So, and the Empress card, all it is really just, just talking about, someone that has that motherly instinct. 3s are about, communication. But she's really, all about, loving the luxuries of life. Very fair skin, might be a light-haired person, but is very, has that motherly type instinct, in a nurturing type way. Then we've got the Page of Cups. So interesting, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces type energy here. And perhaps that she's offering this opportunity to you, or you're offering this opportunity to this other person. But quite interesting. Again, the Page is messengers. So I think that there's a lot of opportunity, a lot of messages going back and forth, guys. A lot of messages going back and forth. Someone's looking back on the past. Someone's walking away from the past, a past situation that just really didn't serve the higher purpose here. But there's no shortage of new beginnings all around, even for this other person here too, which could be you guys communicating with each other. Okay. Then we get the Queen of Wands. Okay, this is someone that's a little bit more spiritual too. The queens are all about having the influence, right? And when I see this too, it talks about the fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius type energy. Okay, and it is about exuberance. It is also about vitality here, and of course she's got her little kitty that she has around her too. So that might resonate with some of you over here. And what else? Another new opportunity, another new potential opportunity, an Ace of Pentacles. It's almost as if, that, you've got a lot of new beginnings on both sides. And, sometimes something has to end before it comes to a new beginning. But I think that once you put an end to something that's not serving you, Leo, at this time, your higher purpose, I should say, because sometimes when something doesn't serve us, it's an opportunity for us to learn. And by working through that situation, we can actually see what we want and what we might not want, or learn something new about ourselves. But it looks like you've got a new beginning with it, with this, that you want to offer your cup of love, or this, someone wants to offer a cup of love to you. But then you get the Ace of Pentacles for this other person, which means that it's the Spirit's bringing a new opportunity to this person. Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, because it is a pentacle there. And what this person does want is they want balance in a relationship. And this is great. So this is exactly what you were looking for as well, in terms of, your situation. It looks like you want a little bit more balance, but you walked away because it wasn't working for some reason or another. But it wasn't without you going within and really looking at what you wanted. This person definitely wants balance. Look at what the next 2 cards that this person gets. Temperance as well as the 2 of Pentacles. Okay, so very interesting. The 2s are about duality, right? And really kind of juggling 2 things. It could be 2 people. Hopefully that's not the case, but I think it's more or less 2 situations. Who knows what that looks like, but it could be. But then also temperance. So this is about, emotional balance, okay, as well as financial balance in a relationship. And that's what their new beginning looks like. They definitely want that. So very interesting. Let's see more for this other person here. Page of Wands. A lot of messages. Another, pages are about messages. And when we get the Wands, that is still talking about the fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. So you might resonate with one side or another, guys. You're going to know best. But for this other side here, this is saying that it's saying that they're looking long term. They're seeing success in their relationship, but they're looking long term, and it is a page. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or this person is carrying on that energy. But that's quite interesting. Very interesting. Okay. And then they get the King of Swords. Wow. And this is about authority. This is about, real authority. This is about authority and Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius type energy. Very interesting. And it's all about being clear thinking, also being extremely intellectual in terms of moving. So you might find that this other person is very intellectual, perhaps Leo, and is really kind of cuts right through it. But they're offering a cup of love. There's no doubt about it. You, on the other hand, on this other side here, on the left side, is that you just want to cut through ties and make sure that anything that you're involved into is not going to be something that is going to hold you back. You've kind of been there, done that, don't want to be in a situation like that. Especially with this, you don't want to be in any kind of Ten of Swords type situation that wants to take place. So I think that's key. All right. So any other feedback for you here? Yeah. It's like you get the Knight of Cups, you get this completion, right? This is the World card. This is a major arcana card. And this is beautiful. And yes, we've got Leo in here. Yes, we've got Taurus in here as well. So it's quite interesting. See, check it out. It's a major arcana. And this is all about completion. It also indicates even travel. Could be travel as well. So you might have some traveling that have to do in terms of a relationship. So note your comments below, guys. That'd be interesting to know. All right. So let's talk about what it is that you want to say to this person, Leo, and what this other person would like to say to you. All right. Let's see what that is. What would you like to say to this person? Okay. Let's cut the cards. Okay. Here it is. Okay. I know you want to repair this, but right now I just need my own space. Please try not to take this personally. I love you. Okay. So that's what this is talking about for you right over here, okay? This is something that you would like to say to this other person. Now, that might resonate with some of you. Note your comments below, okay? So let's see what this other person wants to say to you. I might even pull another one, okay? So we'll see, okay? It would mean a lot to me if you could just repeat back to me what you think I'm trying to get across, okay? So that's what this is saying, okay? So that's what this wants to let you know, because both sides want to be heard. I think that in this particular case, this person wants to know that their point that they're trying to deliver is exactly what you're understanding. Okay, that's all that's about. Okay, so that's going to be very, very key. All right, and I think that will help. Let me do this. Let me pull some cards that is going to help in the process. We'll pull some soul tree cards and see what can help you to kind of breach this gap here. You might want a little bit of space, and especially if there is a new beginning after maybe going through a period of something wasn't working for you and it comes back around again. That could be your case, okay? But it's coming across in a different way with a new offering, and you've got to step back and think about it for a second, okay? So that's what this is saying. What's going to help you in this process? What do we have here? Change. So it's going to take a change, right? It's going to have to be a change of how you communicate with each other, a change of how you relate to each other. That's going to be important, okay? In terms of this process in this. Also, what's going to help? Energy. You want something that's not going to deplete your energy. So you want to be speaking and making sure that this aligns with your energy as you move forward, and if the energy does turn bad, because that's something that what you don't want to do is to stay in this type of energy, right? Especially offering a new beginning, and this is a completion, so it might be coming to an end, and then you having this, a new beginning with this person. What is the other thing that can help you out here? Let's see here. Speak your truth. Remember, we talked about energy just a minute ago, was saying that make sure that it's going to, feed you, that it's going to make you, uplift you, and not pull you down. All right. This is saying, make sure that you speak in your truth. Okay. Especially in this relationship. What about this other person? What do they want to say? So let's see what this is. They need to have patience. They need to have patience with you in this process. Because if you needing your space and needing some time to get things taken care of, this is going to be very big. So they need to. They're trying to focus on their patience a little bit there, and also integration. Right, they're taking what they're learning in this relationship with you and being able to grow from that. Right, just as a tree grows. So that's what this is saying. And then lastly. What else is going to be important for us? Seventh crown chakra. Seventh crown chakra is going to be very important for them to open that up. So maybe see some videos in that to really listen to insights from their spirit guides, just from their source. Now, because it is the Chinese New Year, what I'm going to do is, it's a Chinese New Year of the Spring Festival that starts on February 5th. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull a fortune cookie, and we're going to open it up. And this is just for you, Leo, okay? We're going to see what's in store for you here, what this Chinese New Year wants to bring to you. You will be trusted with a beautiful secret. Oh, well, isn't that enticing? So it may come out in this conversation between this other person, who knows? So I hope that resonated with you in some way, shape, or form. Notice that the Chinese New Year, it's the year of the pig, which is about wealth, all right? So very interesting, okay? Well, I look forward to seeing the second half of February. And until then, namaste.